Hello, and welcome back to the Goodness Margin, the place where we find margin for the good things in life. So today I'm going to talk about something that maybe if you've read some productivity books or leadership books, things to help you get things accomplished, you may have heard of this batch work. So what is batch work? Batch work is where you take something that you may do daily or weekly, and you're going to combine it together where that you do it all at once. This saves so much time. So let me give you some examples of batch work in my own life and things that have helped me just to take these little quick tasks, but they're done and it's going to take a lot less time. My vitamins. I take these vitamins every single day. Now, I have two options. I could walk over to the pantry, pull them out, unscrew the lids, divide them all out, and then take them. That's going to take a few minutes. Or I can take all of those vitamins, bring them over to the counter, and I have 30 of these bags, and I'm going to divide them out for an entire month. And now all I have to do is walk over and grab one of these bags. I can throw it in my purse. I can take it to the car with me. It takes seconds to take my vitamins. This is a habit that I want to create in my life. And so by doing this once a month, I have made it easier for myself. And then you can just reuse these. Take them. I mean, all you have is the vitamins in there. They're not dirty. You're going to close them back up, stick them back, and use them next month. Another example is menu planning. I actually have a blog post on menu planning that I will link here. Also a video included with that. Menu planning is something that if you do it every single day, it's a lot of work. And what if you didn't plan in enough time and you have frozen chicken that there's really no good way to thaw that out quickly? Instead, if you can plan for the entire month and then each week you're going to look at it, it's going to save you so much time. Another thing I do is birthday cards and birthday gifts. I actually use my full focus planner, and I have in the front of it, it has a place for we look at quarters. And so I have all of the birthdays written out. Birthdays are something that sometimes I can easily forget, or you remember the day of, and it's a little bit late to get a gift and to send it in the mail, especially if it's someone who lives far away from you. So what I try to do is I try to look out in advance and say, okay, whose birthday's coming up? It's not any less special because you plan for it 2 months in advance or you write the birthday card 2 months in advance. It's still very, very special because you're remembering their birthday. And so I'm going to do a longer video on how that I do birthdays. It's something that I've been working on to try to be better at. And I think that these tips will help you. But that's something that you can do all together in batch work. My son is in 8th grade and he does an online school. And so his lessons are written out for him, but we actually do a 4-day school week. And so what we'll do is we sit down in the beginning of every week. And rather than every single night doing this, we're going to sit down on Sunday night and we're going to look ahead to the week and say, what's going to happen? What do we need to do each day? This is a way to have a plan. It's already in place, and we're not having to do it every night. Each morning when he wakes up, he can look at his list and know exactly what he's going to do. My daughter goes to preschool, and I am going to sit her clothes out. And something I've started doing is sitting them out for the entire week. I'm going to look in the closet. Okay, what does she need to wear? Now, part of my nightly routine is going to be to take those clothes and to put them on the little hook. So I'm sure that I have the bow and the shoes and all of that because she's going to wear the same shoes just about every day to school. But I do not have to think about what she's going to wear. I already have all 4 of those little outfits. She goes Monday through Thursday. I have them sat out in the closet and I know what she's going to wear. Another really great thing that saves me a lot of work is our ironing in batch work. I do not love to iron. In fact, there have been times I've decided not to buy something because I'm like, it's going to need to be ironed and I don't really want to do that. But I do have a couple of pieces that I really like to wear. Shirts, especially that need to be ironed. Well, half of the battle with ironing is taking the ironing board out, sitting it up, plugging in the iron, letting it heat up. Then you're going to have to let it cool down, put it away, all of that. The reality is instead of just ironing one shirt, go ahead and reach in your closet and grab several. If you have enough time, grab all of the things that need to be ironed. And then the next time that you go to wear those pieces, you don't have to iron them. One thing I do with my daughter is she has 6 dresses that she wears to church, and we rotate these. This is what she has for this season. A lot of them are ones that still fit her from last year, and all of them actually need to be ironed. And so I rotate these. So this Sunday she wears this dress. I wash it, hang it to dry, and then I'm going to hang it in the back. And once all 6 of those have been washed, they all need to be ironed again. So I'm going to take them out of the closet. I'm going to iron all of them and then put them back. And for 6 weeks, I don't have to iron anything for her. It saves so much time. Now, most of these examples are something that probably you can see how these would work in your own life. I'm going to give you 2 examples that are very specific to my life, but maybe these will help to kind of spark something in your mind to think, oh, hey, this is something that could really work for me. I do the music at our church. A long time ago, I used to do the song set for each week. I would try to do it earlier in the week so I could practice and plan. And now we have a larger music team. And so something I have found that works so well, I have all of these different steps, these different programs. I need to put the music in, all of this stuff. I sit down kind of at the middle of the previous month, and I go ahead and I look at the next month. How many Sundays do we have? Or is there anything special going on? And I plan the music out a month in advance. I know that this only takes me about twice the amount of time, because I have to open all of the different programs and stuff, than it would just to do a week at a time. It probably takes me the amount of maybe 2 weeks to do 4 or 5 weeks at a time. This is something that is checked off of my list, and I don't have to think about it. When the weekend rolls around, all I have to do is just practice for the week. I know that all of this music has been downloaded. It's in the appropriate programs. Everyone has been notified of what their parts are. All of that is taken care of. That is something that is just a huge relief. I think you can start to see that batch work, while it may sound like, oh, that's not a big deal, it is something that if you really start finding areas in your life that you can use this tool, it is something that can really, really give you that margin. It can free up your time. I have actually been able to find that while my son does a 4-day school week, and now my daughter is only in school 4 days, I've really tried to do a 4-day work week, and on Friday have that time off. The only way that I'm able to do that is through batching certain tasks, where these tasks are all taken care of and I don't have to worry about this week. So hopefully something I've said today has sparked something in you to think, hey, this is a task that I could totally take 4 weeks worth or a month or a couple of months, whatever, and batch these things together and save myself a lot of time, because we all are searching for that margin for goodness in our life. If you've enjoyed these videos, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when the next videos are coming. And I hope that you have a wonderful week and you are finding many, many ways to have margin in your life.